Star Wars Episode 8 The Last Jedi manages to surprise even this lifelong Star Wars fan. The more I think about it, the more I like it. But it's not without its flaws, nor is it a perfect movie. It takes plenty of risks, and it gets a positive response back for most of them. Today I'm talking about the good, the bad, and where it ranks amongst the other Star Wars films. First, the best parts. The characters and acting. Welcome to the masterclass of acting in a sci-fi fantasy. Everyone feels real without going too serious and stern or too over the top and silly. In The Force Awakens, I often felt that John Boyega was a bit too enthusiastic for a recently deserting stormtrooper, but in The Last Jedi, he plays Finn a little more mature and subtle, showing huge character development. Oscar Isaac continues to be stellar as Poe Dameron, and the other Force Awakens characters seem to be doing their best work as well. But the standouts are for sure Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher, who played the characters of Luke and Leia better than they ever have before, showing extreme emotion and depth in what can only be described as Oscar-caliber performances. And Andy Serkis as Snoke proves once again that motion capture tech does not hinder a fantastic performance. The action. Like in Rogue One, the ground and space battles are front and center here with amazing set pieces and big setups that pay off incredibly, with at least a few things we've never seen before in a Star Wars combat scene. And I will say that overall, the music and camera work is fantastic. Last positive thing, the Porgs. They're awesome, get over it. I have 5 plushies of them already. And now the worst parts, the editing. The pacing of the movie can feel a little jarring at some points. I don't think that any of the movie is terrible, but we go from a great scene to a mediocre scene often, especially in the middle of the movie. There is a particular subplot that doesn't quite belong, and it is a little slow. I think that some of this could have been cut out or tightened to improve the overall flow of the movie. Again though, it's not that big of a deal. A few cheesy moments. Star Wars movies are not without their cheesy moments, and in most cases these moments have become lovable nostalgia for many fans. But in The Last Jedi, these moments do not always play out well. For example, there was a huge setup in the previous movie for something big and emotional, and it is sort of made into a joke here, ruining what I thought was a beautiful moment. I have a few more minor problems, but I think they are just nitpicks at this point. Like, I wish Phasma was in the movie more, even though she does get a cool action moment, but mostly I wish more veterans from the original trilogy, such as Wedge Antilles or Lando, would have shown up, or at least have been mentioned. Overall, we get a fantastic Star Wars movie with great characters and acting, terrific action, a powerful John Williams score, masterful cinematography, with just a little bit of a length and pacing problem, and 1 or 2 out-of-place cheesy moments. Final score, 8.5 out of 10. And now, where does it rank amongst the other Star Wars films? Right here between A New Hope and Rogue One. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell to stay up to date with notifications.